Hello guys, you're welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are diverting a bit. Yes, I noticed that a good number of guys are actually watching this channel. Precisely about 62% of the people whom I have on this channel are guys. Yes, 62%. So that's a nice one. That means about let's say about 38% ladies. So guys, it led to me introducing this topic, which is how to get a lady in UAE, in Dubai. How you can get a girlfriend in Dubai. Yes, how you can get a girlfriend. Now personally, my advice is this: when you get a lady, try to treat them right, and if the both of you like each other, you take it to the next level. Precisely, I'm talking about marriage. And then secondly, I have a tip. Generally, if you want a lady, treat them fine. And for the ladies, I want to tell you this: treat a guy fine too. When you treat them fine, they are finally going to see something different in you, and then definitely going to settle with you. That being said, it is a 50-50 thing. Yes, some say it is not supposed to be, but I believe it is. That being said, let's move over to what and where and how you can get a lady. So let's go there. Like I said earlier, when you treat a lady with concern, you treat a lady fine, treat them well, you are serious, they are going to reciprocate by being the person that you actually want if you want to go higher with them. So my first point for the day, my first place that I have, although guys it will sound funny to you, but then it is the best, or rather the place you can go and you can easily meet ladies. I'm not saying you should go there for that, but then yes, I know you already guessed it right. It is the church, guys. It is the church. That is the first place you can actually meet ladies here in UAE or in Dubai. Precisely, we do attend churches on Fridays, but of recent it's been changed because of the new weekend, which was actually introduced by the UAE government, changing it to Saturday and Friday. That is joining the rest of the world as they have been doing. Now the church days are now for Sundays. So I believe when you go to churches, you can easily get people to relate with. Ask questions when you get to the church. Ask questions. Do as if you're new to the church and you like to know them. When you see someone you like, just walk up to them. Tell them you'd like to know them. Try to find out if the person is single, and then you get to, make some conversation, and from there, not necessarily that you have to take the number immediately. You can actually do it that day, and you can still leave it for the next church day. So that way you can easily pick up a lady in a church. I'm not telling you to go to the church to pick or hook up with anybody, but you can get to meet ladies. Because for instance, when you get to hook up with a lady, there are other people, other community in the church who can actually help you guys nurture the relationship and maybe move it to the next level. When they actually know where you guys started, it's easier to take it to the next level because you get the support. You will get the support of the church members, the support of people in the church, and definitely the pastor or the priest in the church. So guys, the church is the next place you can meet a lady for dating in UAE. It should be at your place of work, depending, or at your office, depending on where you are working, if there are ladies around. Okay, so you can actually get to meet people where you work at your break times or break hours. You get to find people you can talk about. For those of you who actually maybe work with warehouses and there are ladies over there, for those who work with their security companies and there are ladies over there, for those who work in cleaning companies and you have ladies over there, you understand? Yeah, there are not much ladies who actually work here or mix companies and all that, but that is where you can, one of the places you can actually get ladies. Next I want to talk to you about is you can get ladies through referral. Yes, I know it's a kind of funny. I'm talking about true friends of friends, actually, you understand? So you can get to meet a friend, can actually get to see you and look at how you are. Even if they don't get to talk to you about it, you can actually be the one to make the discussion. A friend of friend can actually get to introduce you, but then for them to introduce you to their own friends or to friends of friends, it will mean that you are a good person. They must have seen that you are good and that you are good for this other person they want to introduce you to. So that means you have to be a good person before you can actually get to get some. That is how you can get ladies for dating in the UAE. This can actually get to happen in other places, in whichever foreign country that you are, so you can get ladies this same way too. So it's applicable to anyone. Next place you can meet a lady is in the bus station. inside the bus or in the metro station, or in the metro. Yeah. So what you have to do, you just need to make a conversation. Let's say you meet in a bus station and you're still waiting for a bus. You can ask questions like, do as if you don't know where the bus is going or which bus is going which way. You don't know which bus to enter. Ask the question, and then for the fact you don't know maybe if you guys are going to enter the same bus or not, what you should do when you approach and she's approachable, after asking for the bus, that is just to find out if she's the approachable type. Then secondly, you ask her, you make comments like comment what she's putting on. She's wearing some kind of wears or carrying some kind of bags. You'll be like, wow, I like your bag, or I like your shoe. Just comment on what they actually comment, whatever they are putting on. You understand? Get to admire whatever they're putting on, the earring, the hat they're putting on, the necklace, maybe the hand bangle, whichever one, or the shoes they're putting on. Get to comment anything, and then you get to tell them, introduce yourself. Don't forget this, guys. The wrong thing people get to do is not getting to introduce themselves. Tell them your name, and if it is possible, tell them your name, and then tell them what you are doing if it is possible for you. But always remember to talk about your name. Then you move over to, like, if they don't mind, you have to take permission. This permission, be careful of this line. If you don't mind, please, can I know your name? If you don't mind, you have to ask. Yes, you need to, guys. That is a sign of respect. So ask this question. Don't forget that line. If you don't mind, can I please know your name? It actually helps. It actually pulls ladies out the feet, So that is one of the ways you can get ladies here. For those of you in the metro, you can actually let a lady sit. Let's say she comes in the metro, and you guys, yeah, we all know it's always packed most times. So what you do, you can actually get to see her, and then make a sign. Forget about the people, other people in the bus or in the metro there. Signal the lady to come sit down. When she gets to sit, you can kick off your conversation. See, it's about you. You can block every other person around, as far as you know what you're doing is not a criminal act. It's not a crime. So I believe you can do your thing. Get to engage in conversation. Start by admiring what anything they're putting on their body or stuff like that. Ask questions, ask the permission. Can I get to know you? My name is this, my name is that. And then you kick off your orders. And the next thing, you don't necessarily need to ask the number, because some people don't actually get to be comfortable with giving out their number. You can start by asking for their social media handle, like the Facebook name. That will be easier. Yeah, Facebook name, and then make sure you type it correct, or they type it correct for you, and then you can start from there. From there, you can get to know them, talk about things, and then subsequently you can get to exchange numbers, and from there you can kick off, hang out a couple of times, and then do your thing. Yeah, that's how you can get ladies for dating. And of course, the next part is on social media. Yes, that leads us to that. Social media, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp groups, and all that. But you have to, guys, you need to really be careful, especially on the WhatsApp groups. You really need to be careful about that. So when you actually meet someone on WhatsApp groups, get to be very careful and get to be very respectful about that. Introduce yourself. Tell them where you actually got their contact from, and find out if they are approachable, if they actually want. You understand? Some people will tell you right away that they are not interested. Some people will be like, okay, but I'm not actually looking for. Some people are that polite. They will be polite to you. I'm sorry, really, but I'm not looking to enter into any new relationship or get to talk to someone new. I'm not interested in meeting anyone at the moment. They can be that polite. Some people might be a bit rude, but you still got to try your luck, because you actually need to date. Yeah, we all need to. So that is one of the ways. Please be polite about that, and I will advise you guys, get to try to hang out with those ladies 1 or 2 times, a couple of times. It's not just I come to your house, you come to my house. No, please hang out with them a couple of times. I'm not saying somewhere expensive. You can hang out in a park or something. Yeah, you can budget for budget friendly or pocket friendly things. You can eat meat pie and get some really cheap drinks and all that. Yeah, they're not all that cheap here, but then you understand what I mean. 20-30 dirhams can actually get you guys lunch. Yes, it can. Highest thing you can spend 50-30 dirhams, and then it's okay. Maybe you meet 1 or 2 times, and then you kick off from there, guys. So guys, before I go, I'll tell you guys one last thing that you can use to start up or kick off a conversation with the ladies. You can say hi and she says hello, yeah, or she greets or something, and then that tells you she's approachable. Then secondly, you'll be like, oh, sorry, but I've been looking at you. I couldn't help but notice you actually look like my cousin, a cousin of mine. You guys look like carbon copy. You're a carbon copy of my cousin. You can start with this kind of discussion and stuff like that. And for you to get her contact or something, let me say a social media handle, you can tell her that, ask her something like, can I take your Facebook name so I can maybe get to send you the picture of my cousin, so you get to see how well you guys look alike. It's so listen, guys, if you are maybe in a bus or in a metro station, you have to keep it depending on listen, try to make it like a pitch. A pitch is you trying to pitch yourself or show yourself, maybe like a business you want to do or something like that. Pitching takes like maybe 1 minute. Show yourself, tell her, because maybe you might be getting off or she might be getting off in the next station, so you really need to be fast about that. So that's it, that's the issue. And then you start from there. I'm not saying there is supposed to be a cousin of yours that looks like her. When you get her handle on Facebook, when you get home, it's easy. Try to tell her, explain to her on Facebook, chat her on and then get to talk to her on Facebook, and you'll be like, the reason I'm mentioning Facebook is this: most times Facebook is actually free to actually get to talk about or talk on. I think they have yeah, it's easier to talk about things on Facebook, and you can actually get to view her pictures on Facebook too. Yes, you can actually go to her profile if it's not locked. Yeah, these days they lock their profiles and all that. That's weird. So when you get there, you can actually chat with her on Facebook, and then you get to tell her that, sorry, you don't actually have a cousin that looks like her, but you really wanted to kick, you saw her and you liked her stature, and you wanted to kick something to kick a conversation with, that if she doesn't mind, you would like to hang out more and get to know her more, and then you explain yourself or something. So that way you guys can kick off from there. You can exchange numbers, hang out a couple of times, and then take it from there. It's reality. Yeah, you want to tell you guys, for 2022, if you want to make more money, guys, watch this next video. I'm going to put the link at the comment section, and I'm going to add it on the description section for you to make more money in whichever country you are in Dubai too. Go down to the comment section or to the description section. When you want to get the description section, just tap on the title of this video. If you're using a phone, then you get to the description, you can click on the title, and then you see easy businesses you can open for yourself. You can start up, especially if you have a personal visa. It can serve as a side hustle for you. Have quite a number of businesses you can start up. That being said, please like this video so that YouTube can recommend it for other people, and then please click on subscribe. I love you guys, and I bet you get your date very soon. Love you guys.